Babes, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle, and today we're going with a special reading. Trini Gibson. It's a mystery case. I think she disappeared on 1976 or around 1970s or something. Forgot the specific date. So somebody wanted me to read on her to see what could happen. So I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Keep in mind that every reading on celebrity influencers or cases are all for your entertainment purposes only. Everything said and mentioned is alleged and allegedly throughout the whole video. We always provide the legal disclaimer in English and Spanish to anybody in the beginning of every video for anybody who wants to read the disclaimer. So with this said, let's move forward. Excuse me. So we got here the Six of Swords, Page of Wands, King of Swords. Let's see what happened to her. Let's see. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces as the bottom. Here it says right here that allegedly there was somebody that was with her, like people that were with her, allegedly they know more than what they said. Okay, allegedly the people, meaning the students that were around the area, allegedly they know more than what they said. There's a specific female. She's still, I believe, alive. I think she's still alive. This person's still alive, allegedly. She knows what happened to her. She saw something, allegedly. But it does seem right here that she kept the secret because of fear. But allegedly here, or she kept the secret because of fear. If she's not alive, she did confess it somewhere, allegedly. But either way, I do see right here, no, she did not disappear out of thin air. Allegedly, she did not take the path. Okay, the path and what they said she did and where she walked, allegedly, it's not completely true. It's not completely true. Allegedly, the versions were altered just to cover up. Allegedly, this is a cover up of something that really, really happened. Let me take a look. Something is not being told, obviously. It seems that she trusted the wrong people, allegedly. Yep, look at this. She was trusting because she thought the people that she was with or the people around her were her friends or so. But allegedly, somebody here, it's talking about a male. A male that at the time had long hair. This male, allegedly, that was a friend of hers. He allegedly knows more than what he says. And allegedly right here, they're covering up the real thing that happened. Allegedly, she did not take the path, allegedly, or she was not seen exactly what they said she was seen, allegedly. Somebody was in love with this girl, allegedly. Somebody was like in love with her, into her, envy or so. But I do see allegedly here something did not went the way they planned, and they acted out of anger. Allegedly, they did not mean to do such thing, but allegedly right here, it was an accident. Allegedly, it was a reaction, and she was literally taken because, again, she's gone. But allegedly what happened was, let me clarify if it was a push or something, but it's talking about brutal force that was used because allegedly it was a reaction out of anger or something that went wrong, allegedly. Yeah, they did not mean to hurt her. They did not mean to hurt her, allegedly. But allegedly, the path they said she took, allegedly, is not true. Yeah, I do see a male was like in love with her. Like a dude was in love with her, allegedly, and he was patient. And allegedly here, he confessed to her, and allegedly, it did not went the way he thought. this person confessed the love to her, and it did not went the way he thought. Allegedly, there was like a platonic love situation. It wasn't even like physical, it was like platonic, right? And allegedly, it did not go the way that this person thought. And they used brutal force. And he says that she was just gone. What exactly happened? Allegedly here, the teacher knew. Allegedly, something about a teacher, an adult, allegedly, they said they knew. But they covered it up. Yeah, so the investigation was never clear because they gave all the wrong information. Allegedly here, a lot of people were involved in this. A lot of people were involved in this. They were all connected to like, oh yeah, let's give this version. This is right here that allegedly this is a cover up. Something went wrong. And for whatever reason, even though it was an accident allegedly, they just decided to, oh no, we're going to give this version here. Females and they're females, students allegedly at the time, a teacher at the time, a male student at the time too. They were all together on the situation that happened. Allegedly here there was a trail. There was like a short trail of water that if you went down further, it could be like a water. This water, it's talking to me about water. It's like a little trail of water that if you walk down after a long time, there's like allegedly rocks, and then allegedly, like it could be sweeping away, but there's also, animals around, like for example, deers, perhaps bears and all that, because I do see like a very foresty situation, right? But it's talking about, you see this? You see rocks, I see water, and I see rocks. So allegedly here, she could have just been pushed too harsh, allegedly, near some very pointy rocks, allegedly. And it was an accident, like I said before, allegedly. And then she hit herself. She hit the ground. And it's like muddy. There's mud. I see mud around. Because it's like wet. But allegedly this foot tracks or so could have been erased. Because it's so like water goes through the mud, so it will lift the footprint. And allegedly here, her body's not found because it says like allegedly an animal ate it. But allegedly, whatever happens was an accident. They panicked because it says right here that she wasn't with a friend. It was not just her and somebody else. It was like there were 4 people counting her, so her and 3 other people allegedly. And it was like a joke, allegedly. They were fine, and something got wrong, like a platonic confession or something, and it was a brutal movement that was allegedly a whole accident that got her to trip and fall. They all panicked. Allegedly, they didn't even check if she was alive or so. They just saw allegedly blood and all that, and they just decided to dip. And allegedly, they did not mean to leave her there. They got scared. Allegedly, they wanted to go back, right? But when they went back, allegedly, she was gone. Allegedly, which assumes that she got eaten by an animal, allegedly. And allegedly there was no trace of nothing, so allegedly she could have got picked and just, but allegedly that was the actual situation that happened. Allegedly then, because it looked very irresponsible allegedly, and I do see a teacher knowing about it allegedly, they all covered it up. It was not planned or nothing. It was allegedly an accident. But then whatever else came after, like misplacing, allegedly pointing out the wrong trails allegedly, that's why they were never going to find anything, because allegedly she wasn't even there. She wasn't even nearby. Allegedly. And it's because allegedly where they were not supposed to be there. They were not supposed to go to that trail, allegedly. They were supposed to go to a different section, allegedly, for whatever reason. And they just decided to go elsewhere. And unfortunately, because they did not follow instructions, allegedly this happened. Allegedly, she got hit so hard in her head when she fell. I'm going to show you. Allegedly, when she got so hit, she was unconscious, right? Allegedly she wasn't completely gone, but it was very hard to allegedly get her to the hospital and make it on time. Allegedly the wounds were very heavy and they panicked. But it says right here that they all will pay, or they already did. I don't know if they're alive or so, because allegedly there was a lot of guilt in these people that were aware of the situation. They never experienced peace. And eventually, this could be down the road, allegedly down the road, they're going to find something, a belonging, allegedly, from this person. And allegedly, it's not going to be a shoe, it's not going to be a bottle. Allegedly, it's like something that could have been like an ID, allegedly, or let's say a wallet or something, allegedly, that belongs to her. And I'm not saying these are the items. What I'm trying to explain is like, it's not a random thing that allegedly you could say this could be anybody's. No, allegedly is going to trace back to that year, and allegedly is going to trace back to what she either had on, or allegedly what she had that was hers, that people knew it was hers. And allegedly then, even though that is not going to be clarified 1,000% allegedly what happened, because it's too many years after, allegedly they're going to have, oh, this is why we didn't find her, because hey, we were looking over here, she was all the way down there. And to where allegedly there's going to be a lot of whisper scandals and conspiracy theories of what happened. But at the end of the day, allegedly it's going to be very hard to blame anybody, because allegedly again, either or these people are already gone allegedly, or it's just like too far back to do so, and it just too hard to make justice out of it, allegedly here. So at this point, the only thing is gonna be is like allegedly, oh, so they knew or somebody knew, so allegedly what goes from a mystery that nobody knows allegedly goes to, oh, this was a cover-up. But it does not give us any where is she, or allegedly who did it. Allegedly it's gonna be quite impossible to do so. But like, it's not good news, but at least it's gonna have instead of having an open ending allegedly, it's gonna have more like, oh, this could have been the possibilities. Now keep in mind that allegedly back in the day and now, the physical situation of the forest or that area that she was allegedly at the time is totally different. It could be drier now, and back in the day it could have been more wet allegedly. So keep in mind that yes, years pass by on Earth also, and allegedly it does change a lot of things on Earth also. So keep in mind that I'm not talking about how it looked today allegedly. I'm talking about how the situation looked back then when allegedly she fell in there. Okay, but into where she's at, unfortunately, I don't see allegedly her being alive. Allegedly, I don't see that. Allegedly, I did see that she got hurt, and unfortunately, it was very hard to get her anywhere on time allegedly. But it does seem that no, she did not disappear out of thin air. Allegedly, something happened. Allegedly, it was an accident, but everybody panicked, or the people involved allegedly panicked. and unfortunately it's too late to find any resolution, but this is the alleged situation that could happen. Keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only due to legal reasons, but allegedly this is what the card says. You can take it or leave it, you don't have to believe me, it's fine, but I hope I fulfilled my subscriber request on this reading. So this is what I see allegedly. Again, when you read on situations, you got to use specific words, and that's why I'm using that word. You can look it up on Google and get yourself educated if you didn't know. Well, let me go with the astrological dices before I go to finalize today's reading. This go as planet, zodiac sign, and the houses. So the planet represents the situation. We have right now Mars. Yes, we got Mars. And Mars represents pertaining to ambition, lust, motivation, anger, call to action of the physical body, devotion. Then we're going to go with the zodiac sign. The zodiac sign represents the emotional side of the reading today. And we got Scorpio. It says transformative, brutally honest, aggressive, taking things personally, exhausted. And we got the house, which is the area of life. We got the fifth house, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the fifth house. Let's see. The fifth house represents womanhood, feminine cycles, pregnancy or hobbies, creative disciplines, or fun activities. Also, allegedly here, she could have also been pregnant. I don't know why. And honestly, she did get the Empress card. If you go back, you may see it. So maybe it's just like allegedly she could have been pregnant too. So allegedly, right? Hi, that makes it sadder though. But anyways, guys, this is the end of the reading. I hope you guys liked it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. As I always say, you want me to do some readings like this, let me know. I know I take a bit. I just get a lot of requests, but I promise I'll get to it. If you did write me a crime thingy mystery that you want me to read on and I haven't replied to it, most likely it got lost in the comments. So please don't be shy and write it down again. Explain me the actual name so I can actually pronounce the names properly. Sometimes I don't pronounce it properly, but I'm just bilingual. But anyways, comment down below, like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me in Facebook, Spotify, and I also offer personal readings. If you're interested of any of those, please check the description box below for the links, as well as you can go and check out the YouTube bio now that you can actually find all my links too. Anyways, love you guys so much once again. Have an amazing day.